Look who's here now, Ben Soffer. He's also known as the boy with no job, runs a very successful podcast. Last time, Ben, that you were on this show, you suggested that you might leave the city if MAMDANI wins. Well, he's going to win.
Yeah.
Are you leaving?
Well, first, thank you for having me back.
Okay, are you leaving?
Had a great time the first time. I'm not leaving. I'm definitely cautious. We're definitely afraid. I think that anybody that won't condemn globalize the Intifada and will say that when the NYPD's boot is on your neck, it's laced
Terrible.
with the IDF. These are horrific anti-Semitic tropes that make people think that police brutality is somehow linked to Jewish life. Like, it's so deeply rooted that how wouldn't you be afraid as a Jew living in New York? Are we leaving? No, because this is our home.
But so
we can't leave.
Why are 32% of Jewish voters going to vote for MAMDANI? That's according to a Fox poll.
I think that one side of it will say they're capos, which is...
I understand.
You understand. And I think that the other side would say, exactly as Elon Musk said, that MAMDANI is a very charismatic speaker. He looks you in the face. He tells you what you want to hear. He explains to you that you're going to get free buses. He explains to you that you're going to have rent freezes. And I've actually experienced that a lot of people have not seen his anti-Semitism. And somehow they only see the great things that he's proposing that are obviously completely unrealistic in a 4-year term.
Musk is forecasting, if he wins and implements his policy at scale, as Musk says,
yes,
then it's a disaster for the city.
Yes.
Do you think it's that bad?
I think it's 100% that bad if he was able to implement his policies. It is 100% impossible to implement his policies over a 4-year period. Does he run the MTA? I didn't realize that he ran the MTA.
No, he does not.
Does he?
No.
So how is he making free buses? It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
How is he freezing rents? Does he run the state of New York? No, he doesn't. He's one individual with very, very strong opinions that people are latching onto because they need hope.
Do you think there'll be a mass exodus if he wins?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't. I think that people have said that they would leave in the hopes maybe that he wouldn't win. I'm still holding out hope that he doesn't win. Everybody needs to vote like their life depends on it tomorrow. That said, he's probably going to win. And if he does win, I think that we need to save New York. I think that we need to stay to save New York. Our grandparents didn't come here in the early 1900s for us to leave. It's just...
Okay, Ben, I want to thank you very much for being on the show today. You're a very popular guy. You've got millions of followers, and I hope they're watching you now.
Yeah, me too.